Oh my gosh, guys, there's a new Moana trailer, and as a 24-year-old man, I am excited. Yeah, this is a new Moana 2 trailer. I watched the first Moana, I'm gonna be honest. Don't really remember it that much. But I remember liking it, so I don't know. We'll watch this. This movie's also interesting because the production behind it is interesting in and of itself. Possibly more interesting than the movie. Basically, this was originally going to be a Disney Plus show. I think it would have been like a 6-episode series on Disney Plus. And then Disney hired a new CEO, and when they fired the old one. And apparently he came in, and he was like, why are you morons making a Moana Disney Plus show instead of just making a Moana movie? Are you regarded? So I was like, I don't know, can I say that on YouTube? Yeah, and then he was like, okay, just take your stupid show and just smush it together into a movie. And apparently that's what they've done here. So I'm also just kind of curious to see if like I watch this and I'm like, yeah, that looks like a Disney Plus show, or if it's going to feel properly cinematic or whatever. I don't know. I'm curious. Oh my gosh, it's a crab. By the way, I'm currently playing another Crab's Treasure. Very good game. Highly recommended. Is that her, like, spatula thing? Or paddle? Why did I say spatula? What? Why would I do that? Oh my gosh, her shell. I'm just kidding. I literally have no idea if she had a shell in the first movie. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty good water, you know? I feel like that water is especially difficult to animate. Although, let me look at this again. I feel like this is the true test to know if this is like cheaply animated or not. I feel like if you look at all their faces, they look a little dead. Like these people's faces don't look especially expressive. To the sea, to the something, to the thing they call me. And now I know how far I'll go. Oh, I remember there was a chicken character in the first movie, right? It was like a chicken and a pig, I think, right? Am I misremembering that? That's harsh.
This is a call from the...
Or I guess maybe he should have like floated to the ground, but he's too much of an idiot.
This is a call from the ancestors.
Yeah, I do think, again, and maybe this is just all in my head, and maybe if I didn't know this beforehand, I wouldn't notice. But I don't know, I feel like this does look more cheaply animated than like a traditional Disney animated movie. And I think that is because this was all just supposed to be a Disney Plus show.
To sail to new skies.
But also, to be fair, like the 5-year-old girls that are going to watch this movie will not give an iota of a fuck.
And reconnect.
Oh, yeah, see, there was a pig. I remembered correctly.
To sail to new skies. And
I have such a good memory.
Reconnect our people across the entire ocean.
Who are those guys? Okay, I see we have the characters created to sell plushies. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, it's a giant monster. Were there like giant monsters in the first movie? Wasn't there like a volcano monster? Am I remembering that correctly? Moana 2. Whoa! Oh yeah, it's that guy.
Maui?
It's Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Boat snack! Oh! Boat snack upgrade. Bacon and eggs? Why didn't you bring the pig last time?
She even has the DreamWorks smirk. Oh, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, what a what a scallywag you are. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. It looks like an animated movie, you know what I mean? But yeah, I do think that I don't know, I do think it looks a little more cheaply animated than Disney movies usually look. Because like I don't even like I'm sure they're improving on it now that they're actually turning it into a movie. But my guess is that you can't just like take something that was made as a series and yeah, I don't think you can really just like take that and be like just spruce it up a bit. We're putting it in theaters. I don't think that's really something that animators can just do. So I do think that this movie will just end up looking a little worse than their other movies. But I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. Yeah, I think I'll probably rewatch the first Moana sometime soon. Well, this comes out in November, so I have a I have a good amount of time to do that. But yeah, I'll probably rewatch Moana because I do remember enjoying it, and hopefully this is good. Hopefully we don't just like walk out of Moana 2 going, well, that was a Disney Plus series, wasn't it? Because yeah, it's just like so weird that they had this like strategy of let's not make stuff for the theaters and make $1 billion probably. Let's make Disney Plus shows instead. It's like what? It was so weird. And then what they did with Pixar, where they were like, we're putting Pixar movies day and date on Disney Plus. Or no, they didn't even put their Pixar movies on in theaters. They just put them on Disney Plus. And then they did the fucking surprise Pikachu face when they put out Lightyear, and nobody went to go see it because you had already trained your audience to go to not go to the theater. It was very silly. That very silly period of time, the COVID era, where studios were like, we don't need the movie theaters. And then all of their subscription services started failing, and they were like, oh shit. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Let me know what you thought of the trailer in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.